You know what we haven't done? We haven't done commentary in a hot minute. What is up, guys? I'm Cool here. We're digging into this month's OCG tournament. The reason why we're focusing on the OCG tournament, I wanted to showcase the things that are going to be coming to the TCG in the near future. Troy Mares, the Sky Strikers, a lot of fun stuff. And what you're going to be watching is Evilswarm versus Sky Strikers. Yeah, I know, that's right. You're going to watch the OG of OGs try to take on Sky Strikers. We're going to kind of just advance through the turn 1 here, ending up with Pandemic, and then setting 3. Best floodgate of them all, Macrocosmo. So, we're not going to mess around with any of the difficulties. We're just going to establish our boss monster and go. Toon table of contents is going to resolve Toon table into Toon table. You guys know Toon table into Dragon. So he's doing it on the second Toon table, which I was actually kind of shocked that he didn't do it on the first. But the reason why his opponent did it, that order, was because he actually had the other Toon table. So can't say that was a waste, but I would have rather held it. Rhoda coming down to go search for Maiden Ray. You guys know you can tribute her to toggle into any Brandish Link monster that you could want to establish. Remember, Olvion over here only stops the level 5 or higher monsters from being special summoned. Thank you, Link monsters, for being a beautiful innovation to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Upstart Goblin coming down. Oh, nope. Yep, Upstart Goblin coming down. Continuing along, Ray toggling out and chaining the effect of Brandish, Maiden, Widow. So basically, Widow Anchor here. Target one effect monster on the field that has its effects negated. If you have 3 or more spells in your trap card, you can take control of it. So it's going to make an attempt to take this, but Pandemic says, "Oh hell no." Red coming down, recurring back our broken card. Macrocosmo still active. Yup. Fun stuff is happening. So you gotta remember, this one, when it's summoned, you get to recur 1. Sticking out on Kagari, really don't want to rotate. And now we're going to be getting some back row here. Evilswarm player just going to continue on with his thing. Widow Anchor coming down, passing turn back. We now have beautiful startup engage going away. And it doesn't really matter because he's got 5 spells already established in the graveyard, so he can literally do whatever he wants. Yes, beautiful being able to pop 2 cards for 1. So beautiful. The one thing I'm like indifferent about this is this particular deck. It's a little bit more of a slow grind, and as you see here, Brandish has been tearing this apart beautifully. Allure of Darkness, getting just letting it resolve. All right, you know what comes next? That's right. Rabbit, but Rabbit gets Infinite Transience, sitting on a warning. Man, this guy's getting demolished right now. I really wish he could do something. Alistair in this build, getting negated. We're going to be moving into game 2 here. Summoning the token in attack mode. Alright. We've elapsed into game 2. So far, Brandish has the upper hand. And let's see what our boy, the Plague, can do down here. He opened up Macro, Infestation, and Imperial Order. Locking his opponent out of spells for the rest of the game is going to actually be very crucial. I feel like anytime you see this card in this particular matchup, your life is just all the better. I'm going to be kind of curious to know what kind of boss monster he's going to establish. Oh, he's making Baguski. Alright, Baguski with Macro, Imperial Order, and the world. Man, this guy is pretty much set up. Macrocosmo going down, so no spells will go into the graveyard, making an attempt not to deal with any of the bullshit abnormalities that this deck can deal with. Can he pull this out, though? The Baguska's not bad. It means we won't have to deal with the Alistair engine. Spells going away. Ooh, Harpy's Feather Duster. Does he activate it? Does he activate it? Oh, yes. Thank you. This is what I needed to see. Well, Sanji 9, I have some really bad news for you, buddy. You've just been Imperial Ordered. As a Brandish player, I would start crying So hard. So he just passes back, maintains the Imperial Order. He's still sitting on the Baguska. He's not worried whatsoever. This should be removed. Keep that in mind. I don't know why he didn't remove it off of Macrocosmo. I don't think it makes... The only particular difference here that it makes is for Karikion, which he shouldn't even be doing this, but his opponent's so locked out of the game. This is something to note as well for matchups like this. Fun fact, guys. Your cards, any card that would go to the graveyard is instead banished. Remember when you're watching this for commentary purposes, the reason why this doesn't matter so much is the board that the opponent's on. He would have literally, he dies on the next turn anyway without this. And you'll see that because his opponent doesn't have an out to the already established board. That's why, yes, it is a misplay on the Plague's part for not maintaining that, but it didn't matter in terms of the game state because his opponent was locked out under Imperial Order. Now, with that being said, we are going into Game 3 here. It's one of the reasons why I like doing commentary like this on these matchups, because we can show off and give proper rulings and things like that. It's best to stay educated on top of things, but like I said, in that case, it didn't matter because of the already established board between the Baguska and the Karikion, and the next Karikion puts game on the board because the opponent can't play anything in their hand. Thank you, Imperial Order, for being such a broken card. Now, Sky Strikers get to start us off on Game 3. Toon Table into Toon Table into Toon Table. I wonder what kind of other hand he's got. Did he open up the Toon Cyber Dragon? Nope. Cyber Dragon coming down, dropping the Toon Table, terraforming. Ooh, I think he gets in on a good board. Magical Meltdown into Alistair into Invocation. Alright, set rotation. Alright, not like Evilswarm really cares about having a field spell zone, honestly. But here, enjoy your free Magical Meltdown that you won't be able to do anything with. Activating. So Airspace Area 0 here is actually a very unique card. He's going to be able to send this to the graveyard to excavate the top 3 cards of his deck, which is, well, it won't send it to the graveyard. You target one other control, one other card you control, which will be Alistair. Excavate the top card of your top 3 cards of your deck. You can add one of the excavated Brandish cards to your hand, and then shuffle the rest back into the deck. But yeah, the fun stuff is going to begin here. Don't you cry every time when you don't open up good hand traps. Milling 3. Got another Airspace Area 0, which is not bad at all. Shuffling back in Red Reboot. Gonna make the Hornet Bit token turning into regaining back our token generator, making another one. Making Alistair. Yep, that's right. He made Alistair the Invoker. This card's name becomes Alistair while on the field. If a fusion monster is fusion summoned, you can discard 1 card, and if you do, add 1 invocation or Book of the Law from your deck to your hand. So he now has Alistair established. Discarding Airspace Area 0. You know what we get to add? The beautiful Invocation. So much power behind this, the wheel here. Invocation going back. We're getting an Alistair back into our hand. Man, Alistair the Meltdown and Makaba. Fucking turn 1. What a time to be alive. We're going to see some Book of the Law shenanigans here. Sending 1 and passing. Darkhold discarding Invocation. Well, I mean, no real complaints, right? Rabbit coming down. Effect. Double Heliotrope. Yes. Might be a sad day here in Paradise. Making Evilswarm Excite Night. Ooh. Getting Judgmented. Ugh, that's so bad. He has to play around Alistair the Invoker and Makaba now. This is not looking good for our Evilswarm friend. At all. So that's bottomless. Alistair coming down. Recurring another Invocation. Free Mecha Hornet Bit. Oh, man. Invocation. Bye, Excite Night. Gonna make another Makaba. Getting Bottomless Trap pulled in 2017. Alright, well, he can discard and search for Book of the Law now. He's gonna discard the Alistair, grab the Book of the Law. He can toggle out into another monster and try to kill his... Can he kill his opponent here? He's just going to attack for 18 and 25. He doesn't have enough to kill him, because this Alistair is actually not that strong. If he would have been able to make the token, he could have killed him. As the Evilswarm player, you're just like, well, what do we do? Upstart Goblin into Blazing Mirror Force. Ooh, Blazing Delgado. Krickion effect. You've got to do something here. Krickion. Oh, he can get spicy here. Bahamut. Oh yes, Bahamut discarding it. Yep. Thanks, Makaba. You're such a good card. Well, Bahamut's dead now, so he's going to kill over Alistair. Can't let that fucking thing stay here anymore. You've got to try to control this game as much as you can. You still got to answer the current board. Brandish coming down into Ray, grabbing back Hornet Bit. Man, this is good. Hopefully he can get there, but like, activate Blazing Mirror Force. Hoo-hoo! So he's taking 750 and 1250. Yep. Both players taking that life points. Do we have a follow-up here? Do we have a follow-up here? Do we have a follow-up? Does Sanji lose? Does he lose? Hornet Bit making the token. I mean, he has 2 Hornet Bits in hand, right? Pretty sure he does. Ugh, this is looking really bad. He's recurring back up. Anchor, and this is not good. Hello, Afterburner. Well, we might see a shit show here. Your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense for each spell in the graveyard. Once per turn during your end phase, if this card was special summon, you can add 1 Brandish card from your deck to your hand. Well, his opponent's just on Maiden Ray. You know what happens now? If I've never seen a By Our Powers Combine reference, this is the time. Right here. This is what we live for. Right here. By Our Powers Combine, we make Captain. You know who's coming? You know who's coming? You know who's coming? Know who's coming? We're going even further up the ladder. Boom. That right there. So they're actually going to have a little stupid ruling dispute. He was like, well, your monster still loses its attack point. It doesn't matter. This is still enough to kill you. 5,000. So it'll set his attack points to 5,000, and then they have a little argument about attack points, but it's still enough to kill through. Wrapping this game up, you'll see your official screen here in a second. Yep, there you go. Utopia Lightning taking games in 2018. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright guys, I'm out. Deuces. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.